Hello and welcome to Why Can't I Meditate? I'm Deb Phelps from Peaceful Wellness, and if meditation has ever felt confusing, frustrating, or just not what you expected, you're not alone. Hi friends, and welcome to the podcast for this week. So after everything we've been talking about, starting small and letting go of perfection and coming back when you miss, there's something important you may not be seeing, and you might already be closer than you think. Because a lot of people feel like, I'm not really doing this. I'm not consistent enough. I'm not doing it the right way. And it can feel like meditation is something just slightly out of reach. Like there's a version of you somewhere out there sitting peacefully with a completely quiet mind, maybe near a window or a candle or a plant that's somehow thriving. And that version of you has it all figured out. And you're just not there yet. But here's what often gets missed. Meditation isn't only happening in those ideal moments. It's happening in the small ones too. The ones you don't even think about. Because meditation at its core is awareness. And recently I was talking to someone who had a little challenge with meditation, but enjoyed running. And as they were running, I said, well, what do you do when you're running? I said, because a lot of people can find these kinds of practices very, meditative. This person said, well, I focus on my breath as I'm running. And I said, well, that's interesting because that's what meditation is. So you may be doing something already that's meditative. I like to crochet, for instance. That can be meditative. Cooking can be meditative. So when you notice something, anything, you're already stepping into that space. And you're already closer than you think when you pause and take a breath without planning to. You realize you're overwhelmed. You notice your thoughts aren't racing. You step outside and just stand there for a moment. Or you catch yourself and say, wow, I need a minute. Or when you open the fridge and just stand there for a second and think, what am I even doing? Well, that moment of awareness, that counts too. You may not be calling it meditation because it doesn't look like meditation. There's no timer, there's no guided voice, no begin now. But something important is happening. You're noticing. And that's the heart of meditation. Not doing it perfectly, but becoming aware. So instead of thinking, I'm not really meditating, you might begin to notice I'm already practicing in small ways. And when you begin to recognize those moments, they start to connect. A breath here, a pause there, coming back when you remember, doing activities that you enjoy. That's how a practice begins to take shape. Not all at once, but gradually. It's not one perfect meditation session that changes everything. It's a lot of small moments that quietly add up. Let's take a few moments to practice together now. Find a comfortable position. Let your body settle in whatever way feels supportive for you. And if it feels okay, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a slow breath in and a soft breath out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow yourself to arrive here just as you are. Nothing to fix, nothing to improve, just this moment. Now gently bring your attention to your breath, not changing it, just noticing it. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. You might notice where you feel the breath most clearly: at the nose, the chest, or the belly. Let your attention rest there. And as you sit, your mind may wander. You might notice thoughts or plans or distractions, and that's okay. When you notice that, just gently acknowledge it and return to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. You're not trying to do this perfectly. You're simply noticing and coming back. And even this moment, this awareness is something you've already experienced before. Earlier today, or yesterday, or sometime recently. This isn't something new. You're already familiar with it. Just allowing it to be here a little more intentionally. And noticing this is enough. You are here. And that's the practice. And when you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. Gently bringing awareness back to your body. Noticing the space around you. And slowly allowing your eyes to open. Friends, you may feel like you're not quite there yet, but you are closer than you think. Because every moment of awareness, no matter how small, is part of the practice. I welcome you to join my free school community for support and connection with others exploring meditation along with me. You can find more information at meditatewithdeb.com. And additionally, I do offer personalized guidance for your practice with one-on-one mentoring. I'm Deb Phelps, and this is Why Can't I Meditate? A place where even the smallest moments matter. I'll see you next time.